Good morning, my dear students. Once again, I'm back with another video on advertisement. Today, date is April 9, 2020 and day is Thursday. And I'm Sandeep Rai, your English teacher. My dear students, we are doing advertisement topic of class 12 for last two videos, and this is the third video in the same series. Now, as I have marked you already, few topics that we have already covered till now. First is situation, vacant and available, means wanted and vacant, both we have done. And now we are doing for sale column. Okay, we are doing for sale column, and we have covered vehicles in for sale. And now today we are going to complete property as promised in the previous video. Let's begin. Now, my dear students, when it comes to property, there are a lot many things to keep in mind. Very first thing is that you need to think from a prospective buyer. You need to think it as you want to buy a flat. So exactly what are the things that you will be looking for in your house. Now, if you are selling your house, but see, when you are selling your house, so you need to give as many details as possible of your house. For example, details of the kind of house, means is it a flat like all the society buildings, or it's an independent house. Now, independent house, you need to first of all understand its meaning. What is independent house? Independent house is when you buy a piece of land and you get your house constructed on that. So you have your sole right on that entire house, but it doesn't happen in the case of society flats. In society flats, you just have your ownership at the third floor if you have your house there. So in that at the third floor, particular flat number, that is your sole house. You don't have any right on second floor, you don't have any right on fourth floor. Okay, means then you need to mention the floor number, exactly on which floor your flat is, or you can mention if it is a farmhouse. Then after that, you need to give the details of its surroundings, means is it a centrally located area, park facing, is it near any railway station, means just for local transportation it will be quite helpful, or is it nearby an airport or shopping complex. These are the details that we need to mention. Then comes covered area. Okay, means how much is the covered area, how much is the carpeted area. This we'll be discussing in length when we'll be coming on to the examples. And then we need to mention the kind of colony, means is it a posh colony? Posh means where the high class people, high society lives. And then comes the detail of the inside of the house, means the interior you need to mention. How many number of rooms are there, means is it a drawing cum dining, kitchen, okay, bath, servant quarters, garage, everything you need to mention. Then comes use of adjectives, like is it an airy house or not, well ventilated, fully furnished, brand new, newly constructed, etc. And then you need to mention, means are you going to give it on a company lease? Lease means where there's a contract for 10 years, 20 years to be given to a company, that's called lease. Then if you are giving it a rent or means price, that you need to mention. Then followed by contract address and telephone number or email address. Generally email address we remove, we don't give, we just give address and telephone number, that itself is sufficient. And remember, my dear students, you need to begin with available. Okay, if you are selling or you are letting out your house, and then begin with wanted if you require an accommodation, means you want to buy any house or you want to have a house on rent. Now let's see an example. When it comes to heading, the heading will be same, for sale. Then comes the type, size, floors, number of rooms. Okay, so you can write down in this way that it's for sale, Dilshad Garden, DDA flat, MIG. What do you mean by MIG? MIG stands for middle income group. There are three categories in this particular thing, that is LIG, MIG and HIG. LIG stands for lower income group flats, MIG is middle income group flats and HIG is higher income group flats. Remember it, okay? It's beneficial for your common knowledge. Then comes first floor. We have mentioned 2 bedrooms with attached baths. We have mentioned drawing and dining with 2 balconies. Then main attractions. We have mentioned well furnished, airy, east and park facing. Now my dear students, east facing is very important. You need to understand why people they prefer to write down east facing. Reason being, according to Hindu mythology and according to Vastu Shastra, whenever we have a house which is east facing, that is considered the most auspicious, okay, and south facing house is exactly the opposite. So in the field of property also, east facing house that will fetch you few $1,000 extra in comparison to a south facing house, okay. And then park facing, that is also an added advantage. Then you need to mention about your location and surrounding, means nearby market, as we have already discussed with you earlier. Nearby markets, school, hospital, bank, metro and bus stand, okay. The best location that you need to mention about your house. And then after that comes selling price. Selling price, again I've told you the same thing, price negotiable or fixed, whatever you want to write down. In this example we have done negotiable. And then comes the contact details, Om Properties, H Block, Dilshad Garden, okay. And we have even given a contact number that we have left blank, but you can give a contact number. Now let's see one question. Question is, you are Harsh Sharma and you want to sell your flat situated in South Delhi. So draft an advertisement for sale column of a local newspaper, okay. So very easy question. You are Harsh Sharma and you have a flat in South Delhi that you want to sell. So draft an advertisement for sale column of newspaper. See, in this way, my dear students, sometimes you might even get the column's name in questions. You don't even have to think about that. Let's begin. First comes the heading. So heading is for sale. Why? Because we are selling a house. Okay, my dear students. Now available, because we have a house available, a 3 BHK flat in Dwarka. Okay, my dear students, see, we have mentioned we have a 3 BHK flat in Dwarka. We have not mentioned sector, we have not mentioned the exact address, and we don't mention the exact address. Okay, my dear students, remember this. Then comes 9th floor. I've mentioned exactly at which floor the flat is. Then it's east facing. Wow, that's brilliant. Then it's newly renovated with marble flooring. Okay, this is the added advantage of my flat, that it's newly renovated. Then modular kitchen with all the basic amenities. 24/7 electricity and water backup. That means in your flat, whenever there is a power cut, straight away there is a backup for that, and even there is a backup for water supply also. Then we have separate covered car parking. Wow, car parking, many flats they give, but covered car parking is extremely good. Then we have 24/7 CCTV surveillance with security guard. So added security, that is also quite good for your flat. Now this is a very important sentence that you need to understand, my dear students. Malls, schools, hospitals, all within a radius of 5 kilometers. That means the place where your house is situated, your flat is situated, from that particular flat in 5 kilometer radius all around you have malls, schools and hospitals, and it is just 20-minute drive away from IGI airport. Okay, that means just in 20 minutes you can reach to Indira Gandhi International Airport. Now comes the price. You are selling this flat only and only at 1.5 crores. Okay, and that too is negotiable. Negotiable means there might be a slight discount. The 1 point means the buyer can have it at 1.4 crores also, means 10 lakh rupees discount you might give. So means there is a chance of negotiation. So you have given your name, Harsh Sharma, and contact number. Now my dear student, this is one example, but now the main thing that you need to keep in mind while writing advertisement of property, that we always start from interior means you need to start writing in math language. If I would say, you need to start from, means in increasing order. Increasing order means increasing order in terms of distance. You need to start from the interior of the house, and then slowly and gradually you need to go far. See, first of all, we were in the house, now we went out, we wrote about the parking, then we went further, we reached to the society's security check. So there we have mentioned CCTV surveillance and security guard. Then we went to a little bit farther, we mentioned about malls, schools and hospitals. Then farther we went, we wrote about Indira Gandhi International Airport. This is very important because you must have a sync in your question. You cannot write down just in the beginning east facing, after that 20 minutes drive away from IGI, then again you are coming to newly renovated, again you are writing malls, schools, hospitals, all within a radius of 5 kilometers, and then again you are coming to 24/7 electricity and water backup. This would get your marks deducted. You must write down in a sync. Okay, my dear students, now comes the time of homework. Okay, very easy homework I've given to you. What you need to do is, you need to write an advertisement to sell your house with all the original details. Means you need to imagine wherever your house is, what are the facilities available, about the surrounding, about the nearby area. Exactly from that point of view, you need to write down the details of your house. You must not frame any false detail. According to your house only, you'll be writing all the details, and then you need to draft that advertisement for the local newspaper. Okay, so this question you need to do in your fair notebook, or you can do it in your rough notebook also. Now for your further notes, I have given you this URL which you can visit at any point of time to get further notes of advertisement topic. And this is a request to all my dear parents. To the dear parents, please ask your kids to devote proper time, maintain a proper timetable to study all the videos which are put upon e-learning platform of our school's app, so that students can make the best use of it. Okay, my dear students, we'll meet in our next video of for sale, in which we will be doing for sale of all the household items. Till then, keep studying, keep enjoying classroom away from school program. Thank you.